Добър вечер. Добро утро. Добър ден. Добра нощ. Хубава нощ. 3 часа през нощта. Мислех да си лягам. Само че един проблем изникна. Страшно много ми се играе. И понеже не искам да минавам неща без да си ги качиме тук, да си ги има, ще направим едно стримче. И че такова нощно стримче. И ще надяваме да останем живи в играта. Имам предвид, че след последните происшествия всичко се затегна много жестоко и не знам на къде отиваме. May Father Godwin save us. Само това мога да кажа. След последните неща, които се случиха, ще трябва да поиграваме малко с ГОДУИН. Нямам никаква идея кой е, какво е, ма явно е доста добър. Доста добър. Свордсмен на тези лордове, които сме ние тяхни хора. Не знам как да го обясня, ама Годуин е един деди, който обича да пие, да се напива. Някога е бил отче, бил е фадър, но вече не е. И трябва да намери нашите любими хора Хенри и Ханс. И идва от 3 дни път на кон, в търсейки на нашите любими хорица. Еми, какво да обяснявам? Father Godwin.
The tracks lead to the right. I'd better tread carefully. That company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as cover.
Само някак си ми се струва, че нещо ще се случи тук. Трябва да съм много внимателен. Ай, не знам бащата Годуин колко е добър в битките.
Wagons. They probably used them to block the way and prevent a retreat. Smart. I should keep my eyes peeled.
Нещо ми забива, бе. Така ми се струва поне. Някакво много... Много кофти ми върви нещо. Какъв му е проблема на това SSD? Извинявам се, че така малко. Просто не знам какъв му е проблема, тя играта не е тук. Тя е на едно от тия двете. Сигурен съм, че е тук. Ето я. А това е това. Не знам. Майната му да прави каквото иска. Тук е
They
станало.
rained arrows down on them. Good God, what a bloodbath.
Абсолютно. Кърваво направо.
Stop gaping and clear off, or are you looking for trouble, hmm? What you want, you old fart? Sure you're not lost?
No, I'm not lost.
Stop gaping and clear off, or are you looking for trouble, hmm?
No. I'm just... Просто си...
Stop gaping
No.
and clear off, or are you looking for trouble?
Точно ето тук беше сцената, дето беше затиснат ония Чембърлин, някакъв е гадния, който много го мразиме, защото е отвратителен. И отгоре стреляха двама. И с Ханс го измъкнахме. И тук му беше паднал коня. Обаче нито следа от него, нито следа от коня. Само една много тежка кървава следа. Добре, продължаваме натам. Тук е страшно.
God Almighty, bless their souls.
Майко Мария. Тук е цепения направо. Не, God Almighty е направо, не знам кой. Трагедията.
And they blocked their way forward as well. They were trapped. The man who planned this thinks like a true warrior.
Да.
In
Абсолютно.
any case, the innkeeper wasn't exaggerating. It looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
Ужас. Ужас.
Hey, I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad.
На мен нищо не
I'm
ми е
not
казал.
one of those corpse looters.
Listen, one more step and it'll be your last, old
Още
man.
една стъпка ще е
Calm down.
последната ти.
I don't want any
Успокой се.
trouble.
Не искам проблеми.
I'm looking for someone.
Търся някой.
Oh? And who do you
Кой
serve?
търсиш? Кой...
The Lord God, my son.
На кой служиш?
And
На
wine.
Господ.
Every now and again.
И вино.
Or ale.
По някой
I'm
път.
not fussy.
Или
What are you
бира.
saying? You're a priest? You don't look like no priest.
I hear that a
Ти си
lot.
отче, не изглеждаш
But it's
какъв.
God's truth.
Чувам го много,
So who
много
are you
често,
looking
ама това е
for?
истина.
Father?
I'm looking for
Кой
my friends.
търсиш? Отче.
And I want to make sure
Търся
they aren't among the
приятелите си.
dead.
И
Can you
искам да
take
се
me to
уверя,
your
че не са
commander?
сред мъртвите. Може да
All
ме
right,
отведеш при
follow
командирите.
me.
Добре,
Eric can decide
следвай ме.
what to do with you.
Ерик ще
Move it,
реши какво да
idlers.
прави с тебе.
Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to them.
Огребете ги.
Eric,
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on guard at the mill. I made
не
it
се
quite
превежда.
clear. I want that fucking rabble kept out of here.
Ну
Who's
да.
this? Your pa?
no, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's looking for someone. So I thought...
Quiet! You
Тихо!
speak!
Говори.
Who are you?
Кой си ти?
And who are you looking for?
И какво търсиш?
Godwin. I'm a
Godwin.
priest and I'm looking for my friends. Or their bodies.
And what exactly do you want
Аз
from
съм
me?
поп. Ерик. What happened here? Какво се случи тук?
I'd like to ask what happened here.
What do you think?
Ти какво мислиш?
A battle is what happened.
Война?
And the best side won. Us. Now I've got to clear up this mess.
Sorry, this might sound stupid, but I've just arrived and I've no idea what's going on here. Who
Току-що
did you
пристигнах и не
defeat?
знам какво се
The
случва. тук.
cream of the
Кой сте
local
победили?
fiefdom. That bastard von Burgo threw everything he had at us. But it wasn't enough.
Ага.
Now that I've introduced myself, I'm keen to know who you might be.
You may have introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should believe you. Whoever heard of a priest with a sword under his belt?
I get your point. De omnibus est dubitandum. Let's just say I'm whatever I need to be at the moment. A priest, a warrior, a tireless lover. After all, the Lord helps those who help themselves.
Човека е и приист, така да е, отче, и воин, и уморен любовник. Неуморен любовник, по-скоро.
Well, you know how to preach. Maybe you really are a priest.
It looks like you crushed them badly. Did you leave any survivors?
I don't think so. So if your pals were against us, you'll find them in that pit there.
I hope not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
Noblemen?
Aye, a nobleman. I'm looking for the Lord of Perkstein in his
Гледам
page.
Меси.
The Lord of Perkstein?
Прегледам там.
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein and Henry of Skalitz.
Търсиме Ханс.
The captain
Henry.
took some prisoners with him, but I've no idea if it's them.
You'd better hope it is.
Right
Better
then.
hope.
My name's Eric, and I'm in command here.
Каза си името
Excellent,
най-накрая.
Eric. I'd like to see the prisoners. Will you take me to your captain?
We'll see. Have you brought a ransom?
I still don't know if they're dead or alive. So first, I want to see them.
Right, fellas, we'll finish this. If you want to keep your head on your shoulders, clear off on the double. Did you hear what I fucking said? Get lost, or it'll end badly.
I won't take orders from you, you dog!
Тия пък какви са?
We're outnumbered, but we can take them. And then I'll take you to our
Тия
prisoners.
са други бандити.
Deal?
If we
Ебате лудите
survive.
хора.
Let's see if you're as good with that sword as with your tongue. Come on then, you
Ще бием.
assholes!
All yours.
Fucking hell!
You're out of luck.
А, това група. Кой е мой, кой е техен?
Fuck! That was something! They got what they had coming, the fucking thieves!
I'd say it's God's punishment. Requiem aeternam dona eis, Domini.
You really know how to wield a sword. Tell me, where did you learn to fight like that? And leave God out of it this time?
In the Battle of Kosovo. I did a bit
Kosovo.
of traveling when I was young, and lopped up a few Turkish heads along the way.
And you settled down in your old age?
Till recently, I was the parish priest in Ujits, near Sasau.
Sasau?
Looks to me
Научил се да
like
се
you're going to
бие
need
така
a
с
bigger
меч
hole
в
for the
Косово.
bodies.
We're not going to dig graves for those fuckers.
They don't deserve that. Ah, serve them right.
It might not please our lord, but I have no sympathy for them.
Who gives a damn about such scum? Let the stray dogs have them.
Anyway, what about our agreement?
Still on? I'll take you to the castle, so you can talk to the captain. He always appreciates a good warrior.
What castle?
Nebarkov. Although castle might be a strong word for it.
Добре. Че се лови нещо? Добре. Бибиана.
All right, Bibby.
Alright, Биби.
So tell me,
Не,
tell me,
не,
Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
I gave my word.
Who to? Who's looking for them?
Lord Hanush of Lipa, Lord Capen's guardian.
Hanush, you say?
Do you know him?
I know who he is. Look, that's Nabokov up on the left. Got a commanding view of the whole valley. Tell me, you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there. Yeah!
Е, айде.
Go!
Биби, давай.
Yeah! Open the gate!
Where's the chief? I brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him. I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
Ще
I
кажеш
hope
за
so.
коня. О,
What is
ето
it,
го
Eric?
чифа.
I'm busy.
Нещо окото му липсва, май. След снощната...
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men.
He helped us against some bandits.
And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Istvan.
Ух,
Now I think I want to have a chat with you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
ух.
Greetings, Captain. Are you the one who came up with that diabolical ruse in the ravine? Remarkable work, I can't deny. If you did that on a larger scale, you'd go down in history.
I'd never have expected such an accolade from a priest.
Folk all over the domain are saying all hell broke loose there. Terrible bangs, smoke, but I don't see the devil in it. More like Schwarzpulver. Black powder. Am I right?
They definitely didn't teach you that in the seminary. Who the hell are you?
As your man at
Са го
arms,
научили това
Eric
в
said,
семинарията.
I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service of Sir Hanush of Lipa, and I'm looking for his nephew.
Hanush of Lipa, eh? Interesting. Did I hear correctly that you're a priest? You don't look the part.
Не изглеждаш като призвик.
Ne credas aurum, quid resplendent ut aurum. Perhaps not, but I am. And who are you, sir?
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. But so be it. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is alive and well and is in your captivity here?
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Boozing? You're a proper priest, then.
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history. Am I right?
О, е.
Indeed. But this isn't the time or place for recounting adventures. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me as
the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are, or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergau is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to conquer this fortress.
Да.
And they were the most dogged of all his men. And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
I've no idea how they got mixed up in everything, but they only came here to deliver a message. As you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergau is on the opposite side of the Lord of Lipa. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason for it, believe me. But that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, Father, what price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
How much do you have in mind?
You're not even able to name a figure. What kind of negotiator are you?
I'm not a negotiator. I have a task to fulfill, and that's what I intend to do. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergau, and I'd have to party with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How am I to know you're not von Bergov's spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops!
Enough! To hell with you! You
Оле, майко, слушай сега това. Двамата, Хенри и Ханс, идват да доставят някакво съобщение до Вон Бъргов, с което целят да се спрат размириците между техния лорд и лорда на уния, защото те са от различни там техни си страни. Тия са едни, уния са други. Както и да е. Всичко се обърква нагоре с краката. Убиват ни хората от групата. На тоя хората. Циклопа с едното око. Уния не ни верват през цялото време, че ние сме двама такива. Единия е как да го наречем, от знатно семейство. Той е знатен такъв нобъл. А другия му е просто, те му викат пейдж, страница. Не знам защо, но този, който играеш в играта, Хенри, просто го защитава. Така. Той му е един вид охраната. Всичко се обърква, отива по дяволите. С 300 зора стигнахме до тоя сър Вон Бъргов, който ни е враг по принцип, защото е от други към други там лордове и не знам си какво. С него се разбрахме горе-долу добре, накрая, след 300-те зора. И сега той ни изпраща да се биеме с тия бандитите на тоя. Той ни съсипа в една ни в плен двамата. И сега се оказва, че той е на друга страна и затова иска да претрепе хората на Вон Бъргов. И ние сме се оказали едни от хората на Вон Бъргов все едно, защото сме били в битката срещу на тоя хората. А ние сме се били тук, защото той ни отрепа нашите хора преди това, като носихме съобщението. И сега става някакво такова заплитане. Аз просто не знам. Просто не знам. Сега ще видим.
Got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
Оса.
Rebellion! They're attacking!
Оп!
I came here to get them. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Ко стана, бе? Куче.
Looks like you know how to use a blade.
Ага.
Fighting Turks will teach you that. Hungary? Kosovo.
Косово. Пуска го. Какво? Какво стана?
If you help me, I'll let them go.
Тие се познават. Били са се в една война. Явно вика си научил да държиш меч. Той вика, да, като се биеш с турците, се научаваш. Той вика, Унгария? И той му казва, не, Косово. И той просто казва, ако ми помогнеш, ще ги пусна. Какво се случва? Все по-интересно става. Като турски сериал. Сега отиваме си биеме с други. Айде, кажи ми какво става. Аз не знам. Ако някой знае да скаже. Айде, удари го той. Добре.
Whether you're a priest or not, I have to admit, you're damned handy with a sword.
Likewise. But what the hell was that all about?
It looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Bergov's spies infiltrated us. Istvan Toth and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late!
Какво става, бе? Малко по-рано, какво се е случило?
I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you.
Това е било по-рано.
As for you, well, we'll see about you.
О, той го мразиме. Той го мразиме до костите на мозъка, до мозъка на костите си и обратно. Да. Става все по-интересно. Той е Иштван Тов е от първата игра. И единственото нещо като спомен от баща му на Хенри. Хенри, той е, нали, дето играме с него. Единственото нещо като спомен, защото селото му е изгорено до земята и са избити всичките хора. И майка му и баща му умират там. И му остава само меча, който са изковали заедно с баща си. Той е меч, който трябва да занесе на сър Родрик, ли се каже? Оф Лайпа, не знам. И този меч ти го краде ето този Иштван Тов. И иска да те убие, обаче не успява поради не знам точно какво се случи. И този го мразиме. И Хенри през цялото време се опитва да се добре до него, да си отмъсти, да го прибие, убие, не знам, и да си вземе меча. Ето той е.
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get to you, you treacherous cunt! Back at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are? Where's my sword? Who is this? Madman! Surely you're not going to listen to some vagabond? What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch? Enough!
Sigismund's bitch.
What's he talking about?
Well, you clearly don't know your own men.
Хан се пуснал брада от чакане.
Although this one
Yeah,
is
we're glad
Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows!
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered!
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Zhishka, you want it at the gate?
Shit, I'm not done with you yet.
Какво става, човек? Те ще се избият през клетката.
Now you're done for. You'll pay for everything you've done.
Why do you think so? The little misunderstanding with the captain will get sorted out soon enough, one way or another. What's interesting is that you cross my path again when I'm doing what I do best. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Yaramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zhishka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Bergau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Bergau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zhishka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
gain Zhishka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, you wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that? It's only a piece of iron. I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though. Beautiful work. His last.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity, to be honest. If either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive, it's certainly not you.
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who sent me here? And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zhishka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zhishka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings. Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zhishka is going to want to stay long. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom from Ratai. One way or another, he won't have any need for you. Either of you. And that's when my time will come.
Бесене.
Are you afraid?
Абсолютно.
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. He's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
Ерик.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
Мале, ти са били в първата игра.
You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
Rot in hell!
Спомени.
Eric! We're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
Мечо.
There's always time for this.
No, we've got to flee now.
There'll be time when we meet again.
Сигурен съм, че и друг път ще се видим пак.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck it!
Готино е, че кът сцените, дето, мисъл, кът синовете, дето пускат в играта, използват същите дрехи, дето си облекал, като самия герой в играта, дето си. Обърках се малко, не знам какво обясних. Просто е готино, че кът синовете са същите дрехи, дето си облекал, не просто те пускат с някакви рандом дрехи, които нямаш представя какви са. И тази каска трябва да се отървем от нея. Оп! Как го е?
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Gentlemen! Ten зад кой?
Godwin!
Аз знам.
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can't you even deliver a letter?
Те бегат.
I will get those fuckers.
They're riding to Trusky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army? Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier, and weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka. These
Jan.
days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
Нямам представа. Джобст кой е?
We know what Jobst is like, and I don't trust him one bit. But we came here to try to get von Bergov and the League of Lords to parley and end this war. We're on the same side.
You're right, and it's a good thing you don't trust that snake. I've been double-crossed
На
by
кой
him
вярваш,
so
на
many
кой не
times that I
вярваш?
won't
На
make
никой
the
не
mistake of
вярваш.
trusting him again.
I'm glad we've cleared that up. And now, I'd like to know how you two got from delivering a message to riding with von Berghaus men.
A common enemy. Von Bergov Dragles. Какво да му кажа, бе? Von Bergov ни е завлекал всичкото това? Или сме дошли с него, защото сме имали един и същи враг? Един и същи враг са хората на този Зиска, Ян, не знам си кой, едноокия. О, добре, айде.
Von Bergov maneuvered us into it. It was easy to win us over. Zhizka here attacked us first, and then von Bergov. And Istvan was with him too.
And Istvan was actually working for von Bergov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zhizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade. So good, I didn't notice he was setting me up.
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said, what exactly is it you're doing for him?
Waging war, as you've no doubt noticed.
There's a fine line between waging war and marauding.
As a man of your experiences must know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Bergov is traitor-in-chief.
Да, па той е... Ото Von Bergov е предател и не знам си какво. Майко мила. А защо ни атакувахте нас тогава?
I understand you were out to harm von Bergov, but why did you attack us, for God's sake?
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with von Bergov.
You killed all my men. They were good lads.
And you killed my men. Though some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened.
War is a
But it's a
nasty
burden
business,
we all have to
всеки.
bear.
Tell that to Oates.
Да. Ah, do you know Catherine?
Do you know Catherine?
Точно така.
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You
Aha,
killed
dobra.
your own man to protect a woman you don't know.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so they got the message.
Yeah, war is a nasty business. Men kill each other, I get that. But your men wanted to rape innocent women. There at the pond.
Nobody raped anybody. I personally made sure of that.
Well, that is true. You killed one of your own.
Like I said, in my trade, you don't work with the best, but the worst. It's hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best, as you saw with your own eyes.
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Or would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. A positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you, but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal that I'd go and check up on you.
That was a good idea, I must say.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried I'd have to take you home in sex.
Ужас.
How did Semine come to join you?
Von Berghoff is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him.
Did you want to kill von Berghoff?
Of course. And as you know, we almost succeeded. But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund. And we hit him where it hurt, believe me.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sassau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Berghoff's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was. Now it's clear why.
Harassing a bit? No offense, but you're a dabbler compared to him. Istvan took Taumburg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sassau region. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop me? And who did you say the dabbler was?
Why do you think Istvan joined you when he's on Sigismund's side?
That's a good question. Either he just needed coin and joined the first band he came across, and when he found out who I was, he secretly did an about-face and planned to double-cross us. Or he was already Sigismund's spy when he joined us. Anything's possible.
Why did Istvan let you ambush von Berghoff instead of telling him you were at Nebukov? If he's on his side?
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so fast that he didn't have time to do anything. What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. For that precise reason. So no idiot would give us away. Although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle. He tried to talk me out of it. And now we know why. While we're...
Тъпото е, че аз го разкрих, че тия са бандитите в това обкръжение тук, защото аз знаех, намерих, че истинския, не знам си кой, небак, дето се казва, е заключен в килия и тия са някакви бандити и казах на Вон Бърго всичкото това и той изпрати войска да го нападнем. Реално ние го разкрихме. И също така можеше да разкрием, че селото Семин, ония, дето се ожени, е замесен и Вон Бъргов щеше да изпрати и там войска и да опожари цялото село и да отрепе всички най-вероятно. И поне онова не го направих.
On the subject of Istvan, I understand you have some history between you.
It's a pretty ugly story. As Laura Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasau region. He seized Talmberg Castle, imprisoned my father, and stole his sword. And his commander, Markvart, killed my mother and stepfather while they were raising our village.
That's a long list.
Mm-hmm.
How did you manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly? We only heard about the sortie the evening before.
I have my sources.
Come on!
Catherine.
I think you can trust us after all that's happened, can't
Сигурен
you?
съм, че
I'll
е
give
тя.
you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
What are we gonna do now?
Don't
We
trust
can't stay
anyone, не
here.
вярвай на никого,
God
вярвай.
knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to join us, Zizka?
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, boozing, and preaching?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War is a good teacher.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench bothers me more than the pain.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet. I'll hand out
Okay.
orders and come and join you in the fort. Sir Hans can take you there.
Oh, God. Holy shit!
Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
It started to fester. I'll have to clean that out.
Just get it over with.
Damn. Fuck!
Will he survive?
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Berghoff comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it? But if you really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything. And dig their graves.
Okay.
It's been a hellishly long day today. Thank God we managed to survive until evening at least. Now it's time to go to those who were not so lucky.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything. And they don't have to choose.
Искам да си сваля тази шива гадна каска.
He's a lesser evil.
By the lesser evil, do you mean our new ally whose eye you almost put out?
I'd like to hear what you think of him.
I think deep down he's a good fella. It's just, well, he tends to overdo the whole notion of the end justifying the means.
And that's bad.
It's never good to accept death as a permanent part of your life. If you don't watch out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilt blood. Well, maybe all these hardships will be for the best in the end. Everything has a reason. In the end, we're the lucky ones. We're still alive, unlike others, right?
Some of them might have fallen even by my hand.
I understand. Trust me, it's all the same to them now. The best thing you can do for their souls, and yours, to find peace, is to dig graves for them. But enough of that. We still have another burning question here. Why didn't von Berghoff come with you to the battle in person?
He was expecting an important visitor. I just heard it was someone from Prague.
That doesn't help us at all. Prague is full of politicians and traitors. Well, it seems that has nothing to do with what happened here. We're here! Would you please take care of those poor wretches and lay them to rest? In the meantime, I'll pray for the salvation of their souls. Lord,
I don't have a spade.
Oh. Лопатата ми е в коня, а коня ми го няма. Сега откъде е лопата?
Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.
Нямам лопата.
Who's looking after the church while you're here?
Well, whoever it is, it's no concern of mine.
Wait, so you weren't kidding? You aren't a priest anymore?
I'm afraid not. That little evening escapade of ours, and your sermon in the church, didn't escape the bishop's attention.
Ah. Someone turned you in, eh?
Let's just say I've had a running dispute with our bailiff for quite some time now. And what happened didn't help my case much.
So what are you gonna do now?
I don't know. Maybe I should earn a living getting people out of trouble.
Why not? You're good at it.
But I'm too old for that now.
Ah, that's called experience, Godwin.
Нямам лопата. Ето ти лопата. Добре. Копаме грубо. Какво да правиш? War is a nasty business. Почти. Oh.
Lord, grant them eternal rest. Benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini. Hosanna in excelsis.
Деве, как на на фрум? Точно то е. Не показват как ги заривам. По-добре.
Do you think we did enough for those poor souls?
We did what was necessary.
That's good. Bloody tired.
Oh, come now, you're young. You can't be all that worn out. I have something that'll get your blood pumping.
Oh, Godwin, couldn't I... Can it wait?
No, wait. You'll see. It'll kick your arse for you.
I think I'll lie down and wait for it.
Come to the castle moat. I'll wait for you there.
Добре. Ами имам чувство, че нещо не е наред. Чакай да видим нещо. Да. With motion frames ми е пуснато и frame generation. И радио на антилак. И затова. О, боже. Затова ли е била цялата работа? Да. Да. Да, сега вече е нормално. Опитва се да ми направи изкуствени фреймове, които не успява, защото процесора ми не успява и то забива още повече. Сега го усещам 10 пъти. Да, кажи какво ще правим сега.
What's going on?
This'll interest you.
Okay.
Our friend here will show you what his diabolical contraption can do.
It's called a pistol. You'll see something you've never seen before.
With this contraption,
A
as you call
pistol!
it, you can shoot down a knight in armor, horse and all.
I've already seen what it can do. A weapon like that killed the Chamberlain this morning.
Let's not worry about that now, all right? You have a
Чемберлина го
unique chance
мразиме,
to
така
try
че
it out.
да умре.
From the right end for a change.
Да умре. You have a unique chance to try it out from the right end for a change. How do you shoot with that? Have you ever shot?
How do you shoot with that?
It's not that hard, when you're careful.
Okay.
It'd be better if you tell me everything in detail.
A pistol is not all that complicated. It has a metal barrel in the front, and you hold it in the back. First, you load the powder in the barrel, then the ball, and you plug it up with a piece of cloth or parchment. Sheep's wool is also good, because it doesn't get wet, but then it's hard to clean the weapon after. As soon as it's loaded, you put the stock under your shoulder, and you light it with a wick. Just watch out for the recoil. You have to use a wide stance, otherwise it'll knock you on your ass. Oh, that doesn't sound bad, does it, Henry?
We'll see about that.
Okay, най-накрая. What smells so bad here?
What smells so bad here?
Schwarzpulver. Or gunpowder, brother. It may stink,
Барут.
but it's damn flammable. And quite dangerous if you don't know how to handle it, eh?
Have you ever shot one, Godwin?
Me? Never. But at the Battle of Kosovo, I witnessed what damage bronze bells filled with black powder can do. I've heard of those. Those must have been bombards. A terrible weapon of the Turkish Sultan.
Good. Let's try shooting.
Careful now. I don't want to have to go looking for all your pieces. Well, you look like you're all in one piece, so you'll surely be the best teacher. That's true. So far, I've only had to have 2 fingers stitched back on.
What?
But don't worry. I'm sure beginner's luck will protect you.
Maybe a prayer would help more.
Good idea. O merciful God, be kind and protect us so we don't blow our arses off. Amen.
Това е молитвата.
So let's get to it.
Добре, вече имаме пищов. Тега, сега какво правим? Зареждаме. Така, сложи топче, натъпкваш. Уху! Добре. Целиш се някакси. Окей. Три. Годуин цели по-добре ли? Не знам. Как се целиш? Трябва да държиш през цялото време. Как се целиш? Просто цоко мери много, както казвам. Ма Годуин ме сцепи. Тама ли оцелих? Долу, под това. О, майко, колко нагоре трябва да имам.
My God, this really is a diabolical contraption.
Diabolical.
Holy balls! What a racket! And that stench! Ah! It's got quite a kick, huh? What a load of bollocks!
Hitting something with that would take a miracle.
It's a miracle we still have both our arms. Aye. I once saw it rip a bloke's face off, along with half his body. Such an accurate shot. From how many pieces? None. He was the one doing the shooting. Sweet mother of Jesus.
This weapon has no future.
This weapon has no future. It's too noisy, and above all, inaccurate.
But it also has its advantages. Cavalry chargers haven't a chance against it.
I'd like to see that.
No problem. I have one handgun here, and it's no good to placard anymore. Do you want it?
It's definitely not for me. Let the youngster here take it.
What? Seriously?
Of course. Here you go. But I don't have much gunpowder left. So you'll have to find some yourself.
And if you have all the saints on your side, it might not kill you straight off.
Thank you very much. I'll see what I can do with it.
All right, then. Thanks for the demonstration, Master. We have a long journey ahead of us tomorrow.
Имаме
I'm
си
gonna hit
нов
the hay.
пищов.
You do what you want, but keep out of trouble. Got it?
Имаме си нов пищов. Try to get new allies. Сега ще видя какво да трябва да правя. Само да... Хукгън. Пистоле. Чакай, защо са... A hand cannon, unlike a pistol, it's a much more massive weapon. The barrel is fitted with a hook on the underside, which serves to wedge the weapon behind an obstacle and limit recoil when fired. The piece has a barrel made of wrought iron and therefore does not last as long as guns cast in bronze. It's therefore recommended to shoot with a smaller powder charge. Because this gun cracks knights in metal like Thrusher smash snails on a rock. What the... Това е... Това унищожава рицари направо. Мисля, че арбалета беше до тук. Добре, де. A handgun is a firearm that uses gunpowder to shoot small pieces of metal or stone. A thick metal barrel with a handle is attached to wooden stocks similar to spear, for example. Fired through powder stock detonates. Charging the barrel and shoots the projectile out. It's fired by lead cord and red hot iron. Добре, аз до сега стрелях с пистола. Добре, той ми е дал 10 опшенца. Ама... А барут? Или то върви заедно с опшенцата? Добре, нека да изстрелям едно такова. Я да го пробвам по това. Ма как си целиш с това, бе? Право в целта. Сега ако го пуснем така и пак тръгнем да така... А, сега е заредено. Добре, сега е заредено като арбалета. Добре. Добре. Хубаво оръжийце. Малко трудно за целене, но...
Coming up. There's a nice view from here.
I'll be right with you.
There's a beautiful view of the sunset from here. And the only thing I want now is for it to set and for this fucking day to be over. Come and have a chat.
Yeah, I'll be right. Сега идвам. Ти мечове не се чупат. Само се кърва.
You need to sharpen this.
Поне да го изчистим. Ето е. Ако има някакви други неща горе за крафтване, още нямам рецепти за тях. Това може ли да...
Are you the local blacksmith?
What do you want from me? We didn't herd sheep together, so bugger off.
What the hell's the matter with you?
If you don't stop staring at me, I'll kick your ass, you fucker. For my brother, too.
Who do you think you are? I just buried a few of your friends. I don't mind throwing in one more.
Wait. You dug graves for our men?
Like I said, what's done is done. But we have a common enemy now.
You mean that fucker von Bergov?
Aye. Exactly. Von Bergov tricked us. Capon and me. The bastard was just playing us.
Shit. I didn't know that. Oh, it's all messed up, isn't it?
Aye, that it is.
Много е забъркано.
Well, that's the reason we joined up with Zizka.
Това е скандал.
Bloody hell. Fucking politics.
Yeah, my thought exactly. I started out as an ordinary blacksmith myself. I don't know much about politics.
Wait, you're a blacksmith?
Aye. My father was a blacksmith.
Ours only drank, and then he drowned. But look, if you're a blacksmith and our ally now too, I reckon you could give me a hand with something. What do you say?
What's the matter, Bull?
Apart from having a barrel full of scrap here that's supposed to be repaired by tomorrow, there's absolutely fuck all going on.
As a blacksmith myself, I don't envy you at all.
Well, you came at just the right time then. I could use a hand here. There's a pile of iron in that barrel over there that needs fixing up before we leave.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
You'll really help me? Great! The lads would be bloody delighted if you fixed up their weapons.
Yeah. Що да не му помогна? Само да видя какво продаш. Няма нищо, кой знае какво. Так, аз не я искам вече. Тя си сървна пърпаса.
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Чай да видим какво иска Ханс, да погледнем малко зад, за да почваме.
It was a hard bloody day today, eh?
I swear, I don't know how many more times we're going to have to change sides before luck smiles on us.
Look on the bright side. We survived. And that's the main thing, right?
Нещо не мога.
I hear we're going back to Ratai tomorrow.
Great. I'll be glad to see the back of Trotsky and fucking von Bergov once and for all. Though I'd rest easier if he was dead. I was humiliated, ambushed, wounded, and nearly hanged, all because of him. Just because I was trying to do the responsible thing.
Така е.
You did what you could. It's just that circumstances turned against us.
Exactly. Thank you, Henry. Even Hanush will have to admit our mission couldn't have succeeded under the circumstances. Either way, I'll never forget this little trip of ours.
Same here. Audentes Fortuna Iuvat.
Ha ha ha! Exactly. Well, now it's all over. So, what do you say to rolling a few dice together?
If you have anything to bet with, my lord.
Don't worry about me. What about you? Aren't you completely skinned?
Thanks for your concern, but I still have a few groschen.
Maybe not for long. Enough talk. Let's let the wings of our Fortuna carry us away.
Трябваше да помогнем на Блек Шмитъра.
Fortuna! May the best player win.
Ай, се тая, какво ще стане? 3 шестици.
That'll do me. Roll.
Nah. Една пътичка.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
3 шестици. И единичка.
Here.
Браво.
Fine. Damn it. How can you lose so fucking much?
Either I'm playing badly, or you bloody cheated, Sir Hans.
Oh, right, that's it. All the blame is on my head again. Come one, come all. Lord Capon of Perkstein is on trial again. It's been quite a while since I was last on the gallows.
And you drew quite a crowd last time, eh?
Oh, my God. Oh, what a disgrace that was.
Well, it's one way of catching attention, though.
I'd rather catch the attention of a local wench. Aye. Wine, women, and song. All our problems began the day I abandoned that simple philosophy of life.
No.
Oh, so no more talk of politics, responsibility, and the calling of the nobility?
Indeed. But I might just have learned something after all.
And can I hear this great revelation of yours?
I have arrived at the conclusion that a bad day is just a bad day. And it doesn't mean your whole life is fucked up. And also, things always look better in the morning. The sooner I lie down, the better chance there is of nothing else fucking up today. So...
Много правилно казано. Един лош ден е просто един лош ден. И не ти прецаква целия живот.
I shall bid you good night, my friend.
Good night.
Not a chance, you idiot. Who are you calling an idiot? Only an idiot would waste bandages on those high-born fuckers.
They're injured, just like our men.
Трябва да оправя някакви мечове тук. Които... Годуин не полегнал. Нещо ме бутна. Добре. Великият сър Ханс Кейпън of Perkstein поляга на легло с лама. Не мога да повярвам на очите си. Добре. Къде са мечовете? Насам. О! Се изплакнем. Ми трябва да отворя това, защото не знам точно кое. The finger of God. Go to sleep in the cabin. F. Try to get new allies. Option. Добре. Load supplies on the cart. Optional. Help bull in the forge. Optional. Значи I H и после това без буква и накрая F. I H без буква F. Сега търсиме I. Това е насам. Добре. Просто трябва да ги изострим.
Can't get any better than this.
Те не са много човек, тогава.
Can't get any better than this.
Колко бързо. И набравиш.
All done.
Много бързо е. Сега трябва да ги върнем. Orcax.
I repaired those broken weapons. I'll bring them in a little.
Аз трябва да ги дам, бе. Можеш да си ги вземеш и оттам, бе.
I repaired those.
Bloody hell! That would have taken me a week. Actually, I reckon I couldn't even do it in a year. Oh, my hands just ain't no good for it. All they're good for is bashing people's skulls in.
Okay.
What about you? Do you like fighting?
I prefer smithing.
My hands prefer foraging over killing. Here you go, Bull.
Bloody hell. Thanks, mate. If you ever need anything, just let me know. And this is for you. I hope it comes in handy.
Scattershot. Wait. Lead bow. A pile of scrap iron and rocks tied up in a small bag. It will shred anyone at close range, but at distance is rather useless. Това е за... Това е помпа. С пелети. Абсолютна помпа. Добре. Пистолеро. Е така, 2 пищова и меч. Е това. Аз имах ли... Да. Това. Това. Не ми стига и за това. Така. I. H. Помагаме както можем.
Hey you! Why are you gawking at me like a deaf cunt? I should have shot you right off. And don't pretend you can't hear me.
На мен ли говори това?
What is it? Lost for words?
Какво искаш?
There's no reason to argue. We're both on the same side.
On the same side? Are you yanking my pistol? Your lot killed many of our good men this morning. I feel
Are
like
you
punching
yanking
your
my
teeth
pistol?
in.
What happened wasn't my fault. I'm just an ordinary blacksmith's son. And I serve Lord Capon, just like you obey your Captain Zizka. We're both just ordinary commoners. So why break each other's bones for our lords, eh?
You've got a mouth on you. But you're right about that. What do us commoners care for noble horses, huh? Well, take the sacks next to the cart and throw them up. Let's get this over with.
Вече го свърших. Но... Мога още. И турбини свършва. Слагаш я тук, тя се появява там. Това е телепортиращата се турба. Слагаш я тук, тя се появява там.
You certainly are a hard worker. Let's forget all that shit from before, huh? It's all good. What do you say?
All right. I was happy to help, but you owe me one.
Of course. If you ever need anything, let me know.
Ето имаме трябва.
You take care of the horses here?
Aye, that would be me, unfortunately. I'm just trying to think of what to do, because things aren't looking good.
What's wrong? Are they injured from battle?
Aye, that too. One of the mares took the brunt of it, the poor thing. She wasn't as lucky as you. Sacra! I almost shot you at that mill this morning, fella. You're bloody lucky our captain saved you. How did it all happen, anyway? Why were you with that bastard from Trotsky?
That's a long story. Just tell me what I can do to help.
Well, I have some horses in the stable that need shoeing. If we're going to go anywhere tomorrow, that is. But Steer, the blacksmith, is dead. and his brother can't even forge a nail.
And how many horseshoes do you need?
All I need is enough to shoe the last 3 horses. But the 2 horseshoes I found lying around here are useless.
You're in luck. I'm a bit of a blacksmith myself. Any journeyman can make a horseshoe.
That really is quite the coincidence. I'd be happy to pay you for your work.
All right. But I'm gonna need a forge and an anvil.
Don't worry about that. You'll find Bull in the castle forge. He's a hearty fella. But
No,
tell that numbskull to let you use the forge for all. Farewell, sir.
Ама добре не. Аз имам коня ми, как може да си пипам в неговото инвентори, докато той не е тук, не знам. Но да, мога. И лопатата ми е тук. Ама аз имам вече хоршуз, човек. Добре. Бибиана. Гледай, Бибиана. Биби. Добре, айде, ще изковем. Айде. Малко ще те изместя работата. Направим един хоршо. Не знам колко ми трябва това. Това изглежда доста готино форчо. Бързо загрява. Ще малко трудно да ковеш с контролърче. Стана, бе. Добре. Дай време. Ще колко трябва да направим? Още. Или само това? Само за един крак. Гледа да не те мъчат много.
You're in luck. It just so happens I have those horseshoes here.
А, 3. Аз имах 2. Да. 2 Night Horseshoes и 1 Farmer. Добре.
Do you normally carry that much iron around on you?
Happy to help. Is there anything else I can do?
No, I'll shoe the horses myself. Here's something for your help. Thanks a lot, my friend. Farewell, my friend.
Ей, то ми даде още патрони. Найс. Еми, това беше. Try to get new allies. Алай, какво хапваш, бе? Тоничко. Ставаме 5 часа. Още малко ще поиграем. Ще поспиваме после. Като стане време и за Хенри да спи, и аз ще спи. Мисля, че ще стане. Помогна на Клара.
Great, just who I was looking for. How's our captain doing?
Don't worry. Godwin treated his wounded eye.
I hope so. He'd lose it otherwise.
It can't be that bad. If they change the bandages regularly...
You mean if I change the bandages regularly? Damn it all. That fight could have ended up a lot worse.
Sorry, but no one could have known in advance how it would end.
How else could it have ended when you fought each other with weapons? And now I have to fix all the damage.
No. You tricked me last time.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Like what? Can you even do anything other than wave that stupid piece of steel around?
I'm sorry, Clara. I'm just trying to make myself useful.
There are a lot of injured here that probably won't survive the night without help. I hope you can do something for them.
I know a bit about potions, and I've seen my fair share of serious injuries.
In that case, thank God you're here. I'll go and prepare some more medicine and make a round visiting the injured. In the meantime, you go to the lower castle. There are more men there who need to be treated.
What are their names?
Mark and poor old Sverk. You'll find medicine and bandages
Mark
in the
is
chest
Sverk.
in my cabin. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to help you.
Okay.
Listen, I need some quick advice.
What would you like to know?
What's the proper way to treat a wound?
That's not hard. Always clean the wound first, and then lightly bind it with a bandage.
That's easy enough.
What about bleeding? Should I bandage the wound?
Aye. A bandage will stop the bleeding, but you should first make sure there isn't a fracture.
What should I do with a vomiting patient?
If the patient is dozing off and spouting nonsense, he's fine. He just took a solid blow to the head. You just have to make sure he doesn't fall asleep, and put a cold compress on his forehead. But if he's also thirsty, then God help him. That means he's bleeding internally, and there's nothing we can do for him.
Oh.
What should I do about a fever and headache?
Look over the man thoroughly. The fever could be caused by gangrene in a wound. That needs to be cleaned and cauterized. He should also drink a lot of water. Chamomile is good too, and a marigold decoction should help for the fever.
Burns?
How should I treat a burn?
Wash it with water and gently daub it with marigold ointment. Then just lightly dress it and give the patient some chamomile to calm his nerves.
Okay. What about food? Ами храна?
Can I give them something to eat?
Certainly. A good strong broth would be best, or a potion that will bring his strength back. But be careful with head injuries and internal bleeding. Eating and drinking will only make it worse.
Взимаме и тук полшаните. Каквото имаме и ние. Тук пише вече стил, нямаме краден. Тук нещо трябва да... Взема от куфарчето още. Това е достатъчно. Oh. What the...
Well, it happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Wait a second. Oh! Пак обърках камерите, но тая май се телепортира. Можеш да го прави. Зверк. Я да те видим ти как си.
I came to treat you. What happened to you?
I took a blow to the ribs, and my right leg hurts like hell. I'm fine otherwise.
Let me take a look at your wounds.
Just be careful, all right? I'm aching all over.
Don't worry, my friend. I'll just take a peek. And here. Aye, yes. You've got a bruise on your chest and some dried blood.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad, does it?
No, but you also have a pretty swollen ankle.
And what can we do about that?
I don't know yet. I'll have to take a closer look at it first.
Ooh.
Let me have a look at your chest. Your ribs aren't just bruised. You've got a gash as well.
And what about it?
It's not too serious. I'll just have to clean the wound before bandaging it. Otherwise, you could get an ugly infection. I'll take a look at your foot. It's quite swollen.
Там ли му е кръка, бе?
How bad is it?
Nothing too serious. You just sprained your ankle. If we bandage it up nice and tight, you should be on your feet by tomorrow.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
I could give you some sort of potion.
You know potions too, do you?
But not even a chamomile potion can fix everything. I'll have to treat you as well.
Oh, I'd appreciate it, lad.
Това е всичко да изписва successful.
All right. I think I know what's wrong with you, Zverk. Your ankle just needs to be bound. But I'll also have to clean, stitch up, and bandage that wound on your chest. A buck's blood potion would do you good. Or at least some chamomile for your ankle.
It sounds like I just might pull through. But a drink would really hit the spot. I'm thirsty as hell.
Oh, no.
Could you get me something?
Let's get to it. I'm gonna treat you.
All right. Do what you have to. Just make it quick.
Жаден е. I'll clean your wound.
I'll clean that wound on your side, otherwise it'll fester.
Is it that bad?
Aye. Gangrene is pretty bad.
Oh. С шнапс. Това си е... Да.
This is gonna sting a bit.
Ah, fucking hell, that burns.
The main thing is that it does what it's supposed to.
Влезле, че трябва да я зашивам.
I'll have to sew up that wound on your chest.
Make it quick, before I shit myself from the pain.
I'll just make a few quick stitches. That's it.
Christ! Ah! Fuck!
Ah, damn it. Stop squirming around, Zverk. Trying to concentrate. One more loop here.
Добре, успяхме.
Cut it off here.
Тейлърски.
There. That should do it.
Mother of God! That wasn't exactly painless, mate.
I'll bind that ankle of yours and bandage your chest. There. I'll wrap it up like this and tie it up here.
Ah, sakra! Well then, is that it?
All done. Now just don't make any sudden movements, Zverk.
Thanks. It seems to be holding well.
Well, that's the dressing done. Now for the rest. I'll rub some of this decoction on your ankle.
You think that will help?
Bug's blood. Аз нямам Bug's blood. Що ми показват други? Аз не знам кое да му дам. Това.
This should help the swelling go down.
Oh, it feels better already.
Да, бе.
I'll give you something to drink.
About fucking time. Some wine would be nice. Or at least some ale.
Имам вино.
Here's something to drink.
That's more like it. Thanks.
All right. That's all, Zverk. I treated your wounds. The best thing you can do now is get some sleep.
Christ, you really are a good healer. I feel better already. Really. Thanks a lot.
Damn!
Oh, fuck me.
Добре, Zverk е готов. Марк. Здрасти, Марк.
Where did they wound you, Mark?
I'm all right. I just have a headache. I always walk away on my own 2 feet.
You're talking bollocks. Let me take a look at your wounds.
I'm just really tired. I need some sleep. Leave me alone and go and treat someone else.
You threw up and you got a bloody wound on your left leg, and you're talking nonsense. I'll take a look at your head. It could be a concussion.
Ah, come on, I'm fine. I'm just a little tired.
Is there a cut under all that blood on your head?
Това е доста готино как са го направили, как го инспектваше всичко. Сега играем Witcher.
You took a hard hit to the head, didn't you?
What do I know? It was one hit after another. It all just blurred together.
Я ти видим крака.
I see you've got a cut on your leg.
Aye, but that's nothing.
It could get infected. It'll have to be treated. Maybe a strong elixir would do the trick.
Is that really necessary?
Even a healing potion isn't a cure-all. I'll still have to treat you properly.
Come on, I'm fine. Don't waste your time on me.
All right. I reckon I know what's wrong with you, Mark.
Clean your wounds, just don't fall asleep.
I'll clean and bandage your wounds, but most importantly, don't fall asleep, Mark. You've got a head injury.
Ah, come on, don't be silly. I'm perfectly fine. I'll just take a little nap and I'll be right as rain.
I'll try to treat you.
You sure about that?
I'll clean that wound for you. This will sting a bit.
Christ.
Good. That's that. I'm going to dress your wound. I'll just wrap it around here and tie it up here.
Sakra. Be careful.
There's spot.
Finished. It's as good as it'll get.
Not even worth mentioning.
I could use some sort of potion.
Ами, какво? Да му дам Мериголд.
This will put you back on your feet. Guaranteed.
I'm fine, really.
I'll try to find some liquor somewhere.
Aye, some liquor would hit the spot.
I'll try to find...
Aye.
Нямам ликьор. What's the poison? Това ми дава да го крадем. Тук няма да си взема. Тук съм в private area. Тук.
What a stew! Just you.
It's me, don't worry. Може ли след? Ми няма ликьор. Какво да ти правим сега? Освен да вземем това.
Excuse me.
Извиня. Еми ще го вземем.
Give up! That's quite enough!
О, чакай бе.
Mercy! I surrender!
We know how to deal with thieves like you. You'll return.
Wait a moment. I'm sure we can come to an agreement, can't we? I just wanted to borrow it for a bit. But I forgot to ask first.
That's not how it works. You can't just borrow things without asking. But fine, if you return it, we can let it be. But don't do anything like that again, got it?
I will return it. Jesus. И то не ми дава да сипвам в него. И къде е то? Или вече съм го върнал? Тин Тичър ли това беше? Бъгс Блод, Фейвър Тоник. Няма Бъгс Блод. Strong Hero Dog. Имам толкова много. Не. И то го няма. Добре.
I'll treat your wounds.
I'd appreciate.
I reckon we're done here. I treated you the best I could.
Aye. So you did.
I cleaned and dressed your wounds, but you have a concussion.
Aye, I know. I could really use some shut-eye, but I don't have any shoes. Sorry.
You're spouting nonsense, but that's the concussion talking. Hopefully it'll wear off soon.
Бих си затворил очите, ама нямам обувки, затова съжалявам.
I tried to treat all the wounded.
What do you mean you tried?
I did what I could, and I hope I brought them some relief.
Great. The rest is in God's hands. There's nothing more we can do. Thanks, Henry. I'll go and have a look at the wounded later. Now you should take care of yourself. Here, this might come in handy.
Thanks. But I'll only take it if you don't need it.
I've got what I need. This was left over.
Are you finished for today?
Work like this is never finished. But you have to know when enough is enough. Otherwise it'll drive you mad.
It's tough seeing people you know and care about in such a state.
You can't let it get to you. Neither the good or the bad. If you don't think about who's lying in front of you, you can focus better on what you need to do.
So isn't there anyone here who you really care about?
No. That is, not anymore. But enough of all that. I'd like to think about something else.
Oh. Easy. No walk today, I reckon. Let's go and get that drink.
Let's go and get something to drink so we can forget about it.
It sounds good. But if the men saw me tipsy, I'd never hear the end of it. The best thing we can do is go to sleep. If you like, there's a free bed in the cabin. The wind blows through the gaps. But if you don't mind a bit of a squeeze, we'll be warm this evening. I'll come and see you when you go to bed. At least this day will have a happier ending. It was good to see you, my friend.
Okay. Добре. Ами, това е май. There's a free bed in the cabin. Отивам да си легам. Тук ли може да си легам или горе? Не, долу е. Еми, толкова.
Could you find some room there for me? I'm awfully, awfully tired. And cold too.
Тя не го! Беше с... Да.
Well, we shall have to do something about that.
But don't get too excited. As soon as I lie down, I'll sleep the sleep of the...
The just?
Something like that.
Okay.
But at least I don't have to worry about any bad dreams, since I'll be sleeping next to a knight.
Okay. Бая поспах. The night is darkest before dawn. О, сънища. Добре, ще ги изгледаме. О, не.
No! Ma! Ha! I am here, lad. And I'm coming for you.
Quickly barricade the gate! Hurry! Load up everything you get your hands on. Stones to the wall! All weapons to the gate!
Tara, what in the hell? What the hell is going on?
Bit of a rude awakening.
Дали щехме се махаме?
Who are they? Where the fuck did they come from?
From the tower crest on their banners, looks like the Prague militia.
Так.
Audentes.
Good morning, Captain! Please forgive my abrupt departure without saying goodbye yesterday.
What do you want?
Lord Nebak here would like his castle back. My liege, Sir Otto, wants your head. And I have an account to settle with a certain bastard of Radzig's.
Lord Berghoff! Since when did the Chamberlain of our land ally himself with such filth?
Ever since Jobst and Wenceslas started allying with filth like you, Zizka. Sir Istvan Tod is a master of your craft. He harassed Wenceslas' allies, just as you did King Sigismund's. He did a good job in Zassau, and he would have done so here too, were it not for Hanush's pair of buffoons.
That smug little fucker was in his service the whole time.
But I have to admit, Captain Zizka, that you've been a much bigger thorn in our backsides than we care for. Fortunately, my friend Marquardt just happened to be passing, so now your tricks won't help you anymore.
The executioner awaits you, Captain. But if you're sensible, we'll spare your companions. Surrender!
Yes, sir.
Is there anywhere to sneak out of here?
Even if there were, we wouldn't get far.
No. And I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Това е човек, който иска да се бие.
Lord von Berghoff! Sir Markwart! Lord Nebach! And you! You treacherous shit! Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
I'm afraid your castle will be needing some repairs.
Okay. Окей, това ще е войната.
It'll start soon enough.
Aye. The waiting is the worst of it.
Let's not get on our knees just yet. If we hold out, they'll parley.
We have a chance. Not a big one, but a chance.
Michael, you deal with the shooters. The tower must not fall.
Don't worry. We'll hold it. God be with you, fellas.
I'll be on the gate. But if they storm us, we'll definitely need help.
All right. I need everyone else on the battlements.
God hear our prayer and kick their St. Clement's arse today.
So, to the task, my friends.
Майко. Ето мустакатия. Пеленгата. И, драги ми приятели, мисля, че тук ще приключваме тази вечер, защото стана много забъркано вече. Ама много е забъркано. Направо... Свинщина. Това е адската свинщина. Адска свинщина. Не знам какво да кажа. Не знам какво да кажа. Очертава се стрим 10. Ден 10 в стрим 10. Не, че е ден 10 подред, просто... Тама ден 10. Ще е адската свинщина. Аз нямам думи, тая игра просто... Тя надминала себе си. Аз буквално се кефим като как се кефех, като играх Witcher. Witcher и тройката, и двойката, и... Уникално. И The Last of Us, като съм играл за първ път, просто умирах от кеф. В момента умирам от кеф, тая игра не е нормална. Ево. Евола, че има така. Право не е нормално. Включвам 2 часа и нещо и ден 10 очаквайте. Очаквайте. Изкрътване. Ненормална игра. Евола с нея. Толкова. Ай, до следващия път. Ден 10. Изкъртването. Пак обърках камерите. Малко. Ай. Лека, мека.